Hi, my name is Melody Brandon. I'm a Blue Diamond with dōTERRA, and I've been doing it as a business for about 2.5 years plus, but I've been a customer for about 6 years. And before this, and I still do it as well, I have been a bakery owner. I had at one point 2 bakeries here in Southern California, Sweet and Saucy Shop, with over 40 employees, and that is what I was doing at the time that I got started with dōTERRA, just as a customer. And I always knew that I loved teaching, so I actually thought I was going to be an elementary school teacher, but I got, so into baking and decorating, and I went to pastry school and then started a bakery, and I've had that for about 10 years. And I love the aspect of being in control of my life. Of course, I learned sometimes with a small business, you aren't in control, and I felt a little bit with having a business that maybe my employees were a little bit more in control of my life because so many of the decisions they made affected me so drastically. But I did love that I could create, that I could do what I want. I loved, having my own business and my own hours, and, for the most part, I could be in charge of it. But some of the hard things were, like I said, I felt a little bit, even owning my own business, that there sort of was a ceiling on my capabilities. I felt like owning your own business costs so much money, and with owning buildings and renting and cars and employees, it was just so many expenses that sometimes it seemed like no matter how hard I worked or what more income that I brought in, I personally didn't see that. And here in Southern California, the cost of living is really high, and so I had used oils and had loved them, but never thought about it as a real business whatsoever. And then when I saw the lady above me who had signed me up, hit a certain rank, I sort of knew what that was in my mind, and I just couldn't believe it that I had been doing something for 8 years probably, or 7 at that time, and was not at that income level of taking home. My business grossed a ton of money, but what I personally saw was not what I wanted. And so I said to myself, I went to my first dōTERRA event, and I looked around and said, if these people can do it, I can do it too. And so I told myself I was going to treat it like a real business, which I did. And in about a year, I hit Diamond, and then about a year and a half later, I hit Blue Diamond. And it's been quite a wild ride. It's been so amazing. One of my favorite aspects about doing dōTERRA is a business that it's not limiting whatsoever. I was able to see my income double over and over again, and I absolutely was amazed by that. When I put in the hard work, it showed, and that is just such a great feeling that there's no cap or ceiling to that. The other thing that I liked that I did have a hard time with owning another business is I never was super comfortable with the employee boss relationship. Sometimes I felt like no matter what I did for my employees, it wasn't enough. And I wished I could, of course, paid them more, but we live in Southern California and had to make ends meet. And so there was that tension always. And with dōTERRA, I have been able to help people be so much more financially stable and independent, and it's totally up to them on their growth, but yet I can partner with them in a way that I wasn't able to with my own employees, and really give them all the resources I possibly can to help their business grow, even beyond myself and my business that I've created. And I love that they could go above me and that there's no cap on them, and I'm just here to cheer them on, and my success is created by helping them be successful. And that's just such an amazing thought. I love feeling great about my business, that everyone's cheering me along when I hit my goals, because they know the only way I hit my goals was by everyone else hitting theirs. So that has been one of my absolute favorite aspects about the business. I love that I'm creating residual income and not just checking off the hours and putting in the time, and that's all the money I created. I hit Diamond regularly now, and I did that ever since I hit Diamond. There was only 1 month I didn't, and that was just such a great thought as I put in the time and effort, and it was consistent and it was stable, and that was something I created, and I watch month after month, and it's still there, and it's still coming back. And to have that and know that we partnered with a company that has such integrity, that the products are so amazing, that I don't have to sell myself on something, that these work, and I just am sharing natural health with people and helping them find the community that they really wanted. So yeah, that's been a wonderful blessing to myself and my family. It's made us be way more independent financially, being able to travel more. My husband's not working out of the home right now and currently getting to choose what he wants to work on and also partner with myself. I actually homeschool my kiddos as well, and I'm able to still have my bakery and my doTERRA business while homeschooling. So it's been a wonderful blessing. I absolutely love it, and that's my little story.